Oh, sir.
Live. Come on. Come on. Run that shit, bro. I got one for y'all today. I got one for you today, y'all. I got one for you today. Get to it. Day 21, MiSuNDERStoOd. Terrence talks too much. International speaking and coaching, 7:35 a.m., August 21st, day 21, and action. That's how I'm feeling today. Fuck all this chit-chatting and all this other shit. This is, I got no car today. I'm in a mood. I'm in a fucking mood right now. This is the fastest I've ever gotten ready to record in a day. This is the quickest amount of time it took me to get down here, get this thing set up and get rolling. I got a fucking bone to pick. I'm in a fucking shitty mood. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hi, I'm Terrence. This is MiSuNDERStoOd. This is day 21, and I read an email this morning that I sat and vibrated at my table upstairs for about 10 minutes. Literal shakes. Bit of surprise, bit of annoyance, a bit of what the fuck. And when I read it, I was just like, all right, well, I got feelings and I'm going to get them out and we're going to get to it. And yeah, we're here. So where do I begin? I'll read you the email that I got today. This is also really annoying because this comes off the back of like really bigging up this experience, this thing, this person, and then getting to the moment of like, well, they can eat a bunch of dicks. Fuck them. That's how I feel right now. That ain't going to change. I'm not the one to cross, bro. I'm not the one. And the problem is that I've historically had a really, really difficult time with the boundaries of personal and professional relationships. So that's really what's led to this scenario. It's led to a few other scenarios that went left. So I'm not overly surprised by it. I'm not overly surprised by people being shitty and selfish fucks. But it happened in a space I really wasn't. I'm a bit surprised, taken aback, as they say. Let me read this fucking stupid email. All right, so 11, what time did I get this garbage? 11 last night? 11:40 something last night. Hello, Terrence. This is from I am no longer continuing development of the website. You paid me for an essentially finished product, and I have no desire to continue creating the redesign. Thank you for your support over the years. I wish you the best. That's like the corniest, lamest fucking piece of shit configuration of words I've ever seen in my life. Very emotional. You don't pay someone for an essentially finished website. You pay them for a finished product. It's one. And I don't give a fuck about your desire to continue to do anything. I fucking paid you to do something. You're supposed to do it. If you don't want to do it, there has to be some sort of conversation about what to do. What are we supposed to do with this unfinished thing? But to just say, yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. Thanks for all your help. You go, yo, if you're in front of me, I would smack the shit out of you. Why? Because I know in my soul you would never say that to me to my face. That's one. Why would you never say that to my... Okay, so let's go back. This is someone who I met I was doing workshops for a youth center for $50 an hour. I'm like fucking, I'm annoyed because I'm really annoyed at myself. But just the audacity of people to just be like, yeah, thanks for your money and fuck you, and I'm not going to give you what you paid for either. Like, wait, you took my money and I didn't get anything? And have a great day. Thanks for all your help over the years. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that, bro? All right, so I meet I meet a few other young people that I'm working with at this youth center, and then we come up with an idea. We run the idea. I kind of run it on my own because I'm me, and they came along, and I supported them. And this person dropped out of university, was on their path toward computer science. They start fucking with me and go, oh, I could find life and success by like following my dreams and doing what I care about. All right, cool. Drops out of school, starts rolling with me. So now, let's be honest. A fucking 20-year-old drops out of university because they spend time with you and they see success in the way that you're living your life. Pressure one. And I've always acknowledged that. And to be honest, I can look back and go, I put too much stock in that. I didn't force you to fucking drop out of school. You chose to do that. And if you do that, then you got to deal with the consequences. As much as I think it's really cool that you did that on behalf of seeing what I do with my life, that shouldn't change. It really shouldn't change shit. Like, that's your life. Those are your choices. Good for you that you saw a reason to make a life decision differently. All right, cool. I was close to this person for fucking 2-3 years. They had a key to my fucking house. And over the course of the last few months, it's been a lot of me having to reassess who's who, what's what, what's going on, what line exists who's where, how far over do they need to, like what is all of this? And through therapy in general, I've learned like trauma creates an issue with boundaries. And if you have a history of trauma, which I do, which most of us do, but depending on the depths of that trauma, is going to create challenges in creating boundaries with people. I also moved a lot. So long-term relationships are challenging for me also. I just didn't spend a lot of time as a young person in the same place to know what it's like to maintain meaningful relationships. And then that just continued into my 20s. So just how to be in positive relationships with people has always been a challenge. And I'm a monumental work in progress in that department. So when I started bringing in these young people that all look like me, they're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They're all black men and boys. They all look and remind me of myself and my son. I conjured up this whole fucking like, well, they're the same. The gap between me and them is the same age between the gap between them and my son. And so, who else is going to stand in the space and help support these young people for the next? Like, I fucking conjured up this whole shit as to why I have to be the person to support these fucking people who I really don't know, who they have their own family, friends, and fathers around. It's not my job to be nobody else's daddy but my own child. But okay, I take on this responsibility for no other reason other than my own choosing. Got it, fine. Back on me. Go through working with these people. Of the three of them, one of them kind of rises to the front. And now we've built a more consistent relationship. They're coming over here working 3 days a week. I basically, they was like my road dog. Like, we gonna figure this out and we learning and we going through it and yada, yada. All right, cool, bet, love it. That turned into us starting a few things. Well, we tell two people, then it grew and then it grew and then it grew. And then it was me and doing a show together. And then, let's be honest, I told you the other day, yeah, maybe you will see those Tell Two People pilot episodes. You never fucking will. Those will never happen. That's how I get with my work. Like, if you do some weird shit and we have a personal relationship and the work that I do is so personal that, if I'm going to be your mentor and this is going to be a mentor-mentee situation, Don't do no fucking weird shit, bro. Don't do it. Because now I'm going to look at you funny. And now I'm looking at you funny. And if I look at you funny, what happens with my work and my art and how people see it, no one will ever see it. I won't attach myself to people who, in my creative space, if you do some funny shit, bro, like my art has to exist in the world if I put it out forever. The last thing I'm going to do is do something and share it with people and it be with somebody who I got to look at with a fucking side eye. So them shows y'all will never see because that shit ain't never going to happen. And you keep working with this person, Like I said, they're in my house. They're showing up to my house multiple days a week, working in my house, sitting on my fucking couch, eating food out my fucking fridge. Like, this is not just some random ass person. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make is like, this isn't just some random person who, I took a liking to and then helped every once in a while. Like, this person was in my home, had a key to my house, watching my house. I'm not even in a country. So you have these conversations with this person, you build this relationship with this person, you think that's supposed to fucking mean something. And becomes very clear when that shit didn't mean a motherfucking thing except for what it meant to them in the moment and what they got out of it. And when all that shit changed, how shit changes. Bro, you don't need to give me more examples of people showing their ass and showing you who they really are. That shit is going to happen. When they do it, you fucking believe them, period. So time comes, some situations go a bit awry. This is all, what can we call this? This is maybe end of 2022, top of 2023, when I started feeling a bit of a shift. I started to stand on my own. I started to realize like, yo, that I don't like and I'm not feeling it and I'm going to say something about it. The problem is with a lot of the situations that I was feeling a way about and then saying something about it, there were people that I've had long relationships with and things that I let slide maybe a few too many times. And now I got to stand up and say something when this behavior's already become acceptable. And so now I got to go back and tell a mentor of mine, like, yo, I'm not really feeling this line that you keep crossing. And if you want to go about this, we got to go about it in a certain way. Me finally standing up for myself to someone who's been supporting me and helping me. And I looked up to like, oh my God, someone wants to help me. And I put them on a pedestal higher than they should have been. No, it was their job to help me. They went above and beyond that for their own doing, but that's not on me. Their job was to help me support, grow my business. And if I let that go further and outside of those lines in a professional, personal way, however, that's on me. That's not on them. It's on me if I do not say anything and I allow this to continue to fester and I not say anything. That's on me. But at a certain point, I'm going to fucking say something. And at a certain point, I said something. And I was pretty much told, I need Jesus. All right. Well, if in a moment where I go, hey, here's a boundary, I would appreciate it if you didn't cross it. And if you want to have this conversation, we can absolutely have it with respect and with boundaries. And my response was, their response was, you'll never hear from me again. You need Jesus. All right, well, that's one mentor out the fucking door. Like, I'm not about to get fucking religion explained to you because I stood up for myself and you didn't like it. So that was end of last year, top of this year. All right, fine. I had 2 mentors and 1 mentee. If we look at it from that perspective. All right, so that one mentor, he's the fuck out of here. Go, see you, bye. Have another mentor, and she tried to fuck me and then didn't pay me for the work that I did. That's the short. That wasn't cool. That was top of this year, earlier this year. And yeah, another instance of thinking that somebody's existing in a professional space to support you. They hire you and then they make suggestive, hey, you into older women? And then you try to like play it off because like, oh, this is weird. I kind of thought you were like my mom. in a way. I opened up to you and was honest with you, and I sat in your chair and you did my hair, and it was like reminiscent of childhood. Like, you're a black, like, come on, bruh. Everything about it was, from my perspective, was like, yo, you remind me of my mother in just, but yeah. And they took that as an opportunity to down the road say, you know, can I get on some of that thing? Which was fucking weird. And in the moment, I didn't really know what to do about it except just go, oh, no, it's fine. Like, this is great and professional and cool. Thank you. And then sat in that for a few months later and was like, man, that really made me feel uncomfortable. And now how long over the course of these last few years has that really been your fucking motive? Oh, I can hear now when you said certain things that felt like you were here for another fucking reason. Now all the shit starts piecing itself together. Oh, and by the way, once I say, you know what, I don't really want to cross that line with you, but in a professional space, but the professional work that you asked me to do and you hired me for, here it is and it's complete. Can you pay me now? Well, the answer to that was no. Was not paid. And my mentor, who I had a tremendous amount of respect for, I no longer have for anymore. And I created art for them, for their company, for their project. They hired me. They paid me the front half. I did the work. I sent them the work. They had the final product in there, in a folder for them to review. They got it. Cool. I said, all right, can you pay me now? They didn't want to pay me. Well, can you do this? Can you do that first? Can you do this? Do all those things, still don't get paid? All right, well, give me my file back. You're not about to have my file because you've been had this file in your inbox for 5 days. You haven't paid me. And I usually don't give people the file until they've paid me, but I have a relationship with you. I trust you that I can skip a step, give you the final product, and you just pay me and we just move on. That didn't happen. All right, so fuck that. And I'm not putting my art, and you know what? Keep your money. It's my art, and my art will not be associated to the thing that you created because you won't pay me, and you won't pay me because I won't fuck you. All right, that's the end of that. The lines between personal and professional relationships are just fucking blurry and cloudy as fuck, man. So those are the two mentors that I had that over the last 6 to 9 months. Now, get the fuck out of here. This is fucking nasty behavior. You try to get as much from me as you could. You try to take advantage of me as best you could. And the moment I was like, nah, that ain't gonna fly, all the shit went out the window. All right, fine then. That's what it is. Cool, that's what it is. So now I say all that to say I get to this next experience where now I'm the mentor. And I'm going through this and I'm going through this process and figuring it out. Now I'm working with this young person. Well, now I'm in the position where I'm kind of running shit and they're looking up at me like, yo, what do I do? All right, so let's not fuck them over the way these other two adults fucked me over. And all right, fine. Because this first motherfucker owed me 20 grand, by the way. If I didn't even tell you that part. Hey, here's a project. I'm going to give it to you it's really worth 40. I'm going to give you a bill for 30, but I'm going to give you 10 grand in kind. So I'm really only charging you 20 grand for this thing that's worth 40 plus. I did a bunch of work for free. None of that got compensated. None of that was even acknowledged. And then we get to the end where I'm told, yeah, we're not going to pay you, but we still want that whole final product. No, excuse me, no. We could talk about something different. I'll give you something different, but you're not about to not pay me for a 40 plus grand project and then think you're just going to get the full end result that you got at the beginning when you said you would pay me and now you're not paying me. Now there has to be some sort of conversation here. When you tell me, yeah, I'm done with the project, fuck that, fuck this, I'm over it. No, what? No, there's a conversation that needs to be had. Are you kidding me? Nah, thanks for your money. I did the work and the website will just sit unfinished somewhere. Not, I'm going to give you this unfinished website for you to do whatever you want to do with it. Not here's your, just, nah, whatever no, it's mine. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you nuts, bro? Are you fucking nuts? So, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. It's done. Thanks for all your years of, like, I can read through all this bullshit, man. I can read through it. Don't fake nice professionalism me. Don't do it. Because you already know what's going to happen. You already know my response, which was very, very clear. I paid you $5,000 for a website and you've given me nothing in return. So first of all, you're fucking 20 and change, bro. Please don't play with me like this. This is not, you probably should have spoke to a grown up. And if you spoke to a grown up and this is what they told you to do, whoever it is you got around you, bro, you need to do some reassessing. That's just a fact. I paid you $5,000 for a website and you've given me nothing in return. So either give me my $5,000 back or give me something for my $5,000. That, or this can go another way. You have until the end of the day to make a decision. That's where I'm at. I'm not playing these fucking games, bro. I'm not playing them. Give me a website, give me something, give me my money back, or like, do I want to take a 20-something change-year-old to small claims court for $5,000? No. Will I do it? Absolutely. I will. You're not like, talk about fucking 20-year-olds and a lack of consequences. Like this is a prime example of someone with zero fucking comprehension of consequences. You cannot have somebody pay you money to do a service and then you just go, yeah, I don't feel like doing it anymore. Are you out of your mind, bruh? Are you sick? No, I don't feel like, no, bro, wait, hold on. There's feelings in this. I have no desire. No one can ask you about your fucking desire. Who gives a fuck about what you want to do? You got paid to do a fucking job. Do the fucking job. I have no desire. I just see that being read by a judge and going, nobody gives a fuck about your desire, bruh. This is the thing you signed that said that you would, all right, well, where's the website? Oh, there's no website? Did you say, all right, well, if you want to keep doing these edits, it's going to cost you more money? All right, sure, no problem. Yes, we agreed to do this. That changed. And if it costs more money to do it, then it costs more money to do it. Ask for more fucking money. That'll be no problem. Nah, I don't feel like it. Yo, dog, this is what you want? Is this what you want from me? That's the part that really fucking bothers me. So when you do shit for people, you see how this person has seen what I would do if somebody did this. They already know the fucking response. That's the other part. I'm like, yo, bro, are you playing with me right now? Because you already know how this is going to go about. I'm not about to say that I would kick the shit out of you in this broadcast and promote violence to the rest of the world. I'm not about to hunt you down and sit outside your house. I'm not going to do all that. Though them the type of shit that be running through my brain, I won't lie to you. But the truth is, it's like, yo, you wouldn't come to me, sit me in my face and go, yo, I know you paid me that money, but I'm not doing the work no more. Thanks for all your help. You would never in a fucking million years say that shit. So don't passive aggressively, cowardice backtrack out of your fucking professional obligations. Don't. That's coward shit. You're a coward. Your other words I also won't say, but will stop professionally at that's cowardly and unprofessional. And if somebody else would have hired you, if a white person would have hired you, if a company were to have hired you and you weren't hanging out in their fucking house, eating food out of their fucking fridge, would you do that? I bet you wouldn't. Why people treat the people who they have close relationships with, why people treat the people who invite them into their home, who do the most for them. Why are we willing to treat those people like shit, but the white man in the suit at the office, at the job that's paying you whatever, you wouldn't fucking dare in a million fucking years show up to your fucking salary job and go, yo, I have no desire to do work today. Are you fucking kidding me? So this is why I'm actually really happy about how I've shifted everything that I've done in recent. I've just turned myself completely inward. I'm not friends with none of these fucking people. I don't want to be friends with nobody. You won't come to my house. I won't record a show that I record in my house so that people that I don't know can come and be a part of my space. No. No, I'm not friends with none of y'all. Here I got products and services. You buy them or not. Here's the craziest part, because here's the part I thought was the most interesting. I go through this bit of, all right, I need to go inward and take care of myself and worry about me and what's going on. So as anybody who's kind of in my close proximity, this would have been maybe July. Yeah, end of June, early July, where I had to let everybody who's around me know, like, listen, first of all, I don't think Nova Scotia as a place for me to live consistently is where I need to be. That's one. Two, everybody who I've shared in this professional journey with, I've done way too much personal and professional blurring of the lines. So I need to take a step back and figure out how to navigate through life and through professional life and through my personal life and do a better job of cleaning up those two lanes. So there's not as much overlap. And if there is, then I know why I'm doing it, when, how, and I feel safe and confident about it. So now you tell people this and then you just watch how they react. This has been the plan from the beginning. That's kind of the sick, sad part, that I shouldn't actually be this frustrated, because I knew from the beginning this is what would happen. When I set out and said, you know what? I'm going to take a step back from everybody and see how people react. I'm this person who seems, I got it. I got what I got going on. And I'm a vessel to propel anybody who wants to jump on forward. I'm going forward. I won't be stopped. And if you're smart enough and you can see this as an opportunity to take advantage, you would be smart to jump on. So I see why people have jumped on. But I allowed them to jump on, and that's my own fault. So I ain't mad at them, but I knew, yo, as much as I have to offer, if I take a step back and stop offering this to people, I guarantee you the people who've claimed to care and have been around and are going to show up, the moment I'm not providing that thing for them that they came around here for, they ain't fucking with me. And, oh, this ain't really about friends. This is about what can I get out of this fucking person. Just because you're in my house doesn't make us friends. That was my fucking biggest issue. Just because we hang and we do things in a personal, we're not fucking friends. I am a lick to y'all. My last relationship, that was a lick. She saw me as a lick, bro. Yo, I'm in a situation. This guy got some shit going on. And I can use this situation to get me closer to where I need to be. Whether that was her intention or not, I can look back and I can track like the very obvious moments of, oh, you used that to your advantage. Oh, that was helpful. Whether I gave it, provided it, offered it or not, the opportunity was there and it was maximized. It was capitalized on. So I'm not mad at people for using me. We're all meant to be used. I'm not even mad at people for misusing me, because I allowed it to happen. But there was a point where I was like, yo, I'm going to just dial this shit all the way back. I'm going to stop offering services to clients. I'm going to stop trying to fucking please all these people. I'm not about to validate my creativity by being paid by these people to do this thing. Nah, fuck that. If you really fuck with me, you'll find me. Who came and found me? Very few. All right, cool. All right, all these people in my personal space. Let me say, all right, listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all. This is what it is. But right now, here's where I'm at, and I got to focus on me, and that is what it is. Some people didn't even fucking write back. Oh, okay, got it. See. And I could see, oh, you said something about how do I make to get the most out of this situation. And now when I go, I got to take a step back and I don't hear from you again, I go, oh, got it. People are not that difficult to read, bro. Like, people are going to show you who they are. You fucking believe them, man. I need to take a step back. All right, and this person comes and yeah, cool, let's chat. Yeah. Young person says this and that. Yeah, okay. Somebody says this. Oh, this is so great. Thanks for all your fucking help over the years. And your final thank you for all my help over the years is to go, yeah, no, fuck your project. Thanks for the money. Like, you can't say both of those things in the same fucking email. You can't. So, yeah, I'm an artist, CEO, and businessman. Don't need no friends. Moneybag said that shit. That's how I really feel, bro. If I'm not, yeah, because here's the thing. My friend wouldn't do that. My friend, you would think your friend that you paid would do the work that you paid them for. Maybe not. In a professional space, you would think the person you hired to do the work would do the work for you. So professionally, I don't really see, there's no like kind of blurriness there. But in the personal space, I could see. You don't loan your friends money. You don't loan your family money. You never get, all right, fine, I get it. Is this really an example of your friend not just being a piece of shit? Is that what this is? Like, oh, and is this why you don't work with your friend? All right, fine. If this is the example, if this is the experience, if this is what it had to be for me to get to where I'm at, fine. Cool, thank you. Thanks for being a dickhead and having zero professionalism. Thank you for doing some fuck shit. Thanks for another lesson in how to go about navigating personal and professional relationships. Yo, I'm so excited to launch all of this shit because I'm not friends with none of you motherfuckers at all. I don't care. I'm not trying to be. Like, I'm gonna start using people. I'm me, so I'm kind and I'm respectful. But I'm about to be using people like people don't use me. Like, if that's what we out here doing, then all right, fine, bro. What can I get out of you? I'm gonna give you something, but what can I get out of you? I'm here, but what can I get out of you? That's how this shit is rolling, bro. And it ain't a bad thing. We all here to be used. We're not here to be misused. We're not here to be taken advantage of. Don't take my fucking money and then not doing the fucking work. We didn't gone through however many revisions and edits. First of all, in your contract, you should say how many revisions and edits are allowed. I do that so that I don't have to deal with people like me who want to change things 15 times. No. Here's how it works. If on the redesign, you go, yeah, I'm going to need some more money for the redesign. All right, fine. I don't expect the work to be done for free, but if you're not about to tell me, here's what it is, then I'm not about to that's your business. That's not I don't build websites. You do. So if your process is on, I'm not doing it. What? But here becomes the other problem. This is why I'm not a fucking mentor no more. Because the mentee is too much personal professional. Fuck that, man. This is gross. Yo, I really mentored this person. This is what I felt. I think I alluded to this earlier. This is what I felt. Yo, if I start a coaching business, should be the first person standing in line paying for my services. This motherfucker dropped out of school. I'm watching me do what I do and found success and followed along. And in a year, got their own shit popping. After dropping out of school, I did that. Me being me helped them do that. This should be the first motherfucker in line going, yo, what do you have to buy? I'll pay for it. Your shit works. And now I'm sitting here like, this motherfucker wouldn't pay for anything. And won't. They got it for free. They got all this for free. Why would they spend a fucking dime? Why would they think they had to finish the work that they got paid for? They was fucking with me. They just do whatever they felt like doing. Oh, no, cuz no. Fuck this mentorship, bro. If I was your coach and there was clear expectations on how this is supposed to go down, this shit wouldn't happen. How the fuck is the first person I hire that I mentor gonna really get to the end of the project and go, yo, I'm not fucking paying, I'm not doing it. I'm not finishing it. What kind of fucking mentor am I? Like this is what I set up. This is who I put this in play. I helped this person and that's where they landed at. You think I want people attaching myself to this motherfucker who's out here doing work and not fucking finishing it? If they didn't finish the work for me, you think this person really has the fucking gall to go out here and finish projects for other fucking people? You kidding me? And if they're gonna not finish the work, and I'm gonna be the person that they're not gonna finish the work for, what the fuck does that say? You go fucking run around here and do websites for all these other fucking people, but the one person that helped put you in position to even be able to offer your fucking services as a freelancer, as a business owner, you're gonna go, nah, I'm not fucking doing the work for you. All right. I want nothing to do with this person. I want no piece of art, no piece of work, no piece of professional anything attached to this fucking person. That's who you are. You're a grimy slug, bro. Let me get my money and get out without doing the work. That's a grimy slug slime bag, bro. That's what you are. And that's who you, if that's what you do, that's what you are. What's the reason? Is there a reason? You have no desire. I don't give a fuck about what you desire. I don't care. You made a fucking agreement. Stick to the fucking agreement or give me my fucking money back. No fucking desire. You know what I have a desire to do right now? I have no desire to be respectful and professional in this moment. I want to say a lot of fucking things. And I know where you live. It ain't hard for me to find you. I have no desire to handle this how I should. There's just some nigga coming out of me right now. But this is why you don't fucking cross the line. This is why you just don't. Because this is what happens. And I would absolutely never do any of these things that in my soul are like vibrating out of me. I mean, I don't want to say I would never, but this is not the scenario. But in my soul, that's how I feel. It's like kids when you're just like, yo, has anyone punched the shit out of you before? Because the way you talking, you ain't been punched in the face before. The way you talking to me, bro, you ain't been in no business lawsuits. You talking tough to me like you have the space to talk tough in this situation. Okay, I'll show you. You ain't tough. You wrong. You're wrong in this situation. You're fucking wrong. But I have no desire. You think the fucking court gives a fuck about what you desire? You think contracts care about what you fucking desire, bro? Are you sick? This is not the game for your fucking feelings. This sounds like a girlfriend text. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't feel like it. Get the fuck out of here. Rant over? Yeah, I got to deal with this today. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to see what they say by the end of the day. And then I'll just go down small claims and here, $5,000. Here's where they live. Here's what they said. And here's what they said. All I need is, here's the email where you agree to this. Here's me paying you. And then here's you saying you don't want to do it. I don't need no more evidence than that. So I'm not gonna this is like so therapeutic, bro. I feel great now. I feel fucking awesome now. I feel so much better. But yeah, that's some cold shit, man. That's cold. This is why I'm not if you want access to me and what I have to offer, you got to pay. That's it. And I'm not your friend. And I don't want to be. I'm here to provide a service, help you along the way, and be compensated for that. That's it. I don't want to be nobody's friend. I don't want I don't want to see myself in you and then feel like I have to. No, I'm not jumping through no fucking hoops and hurdles to save black people, bro. This is what it all ends up coming down to at the end. Is like, yo, this path that I was on over the last few years, because I'm black, my son is black, his mother's white. I was going through some of my own personal challenges. The world was going through Stand With Black People movement. And I felt like my voice was powerful and it needed to be championing black people and black things and on a path of trailing black greatness. But all the people that I've worked with, and I have some of the worst fucking stories about, and are people that I had close to me were fucking black people. I ain't get fucked over by no white people, bro. I mean, I did in certain instances, but it didn't go about it like this. Those were very professional spaces. Only time where the shit got muddy, messy is when I had black people in my space, and that personal and professional line got a bit crossed, and I have no positive, not no, I have the highlight, the main relationships that I went about during that experience. None of them exist anymore. My two mentors and my mentee, none of those relationships exist. All in this path of, yo, I'm going to do for black people. Which is very frustrating. I'm not saying I can't work with black people. I'm saying that when I do, you won't be my fucking friend. And I'm not trying to be your friend. And I'm not going to come hang out at your house. And you won't think that you can try to fuck me. You won't ask me to try to fuck you. Are you into older women? You look like my mom. No, that's fucking weird. Yeah. I'm here. Here's what I got. And me being successful and being black is an ode to black success. That's it. I don't have to be Martin Luther fucking King. I don't have to be Bill Russell's civil rights activist. I don't have to do none of that shit, bro. I just have to be me and be successful. And that's fucking it. Yeah, man. No more mentors, no more mentees. And if they're mentors, I'm paying for their time and service. That's it. Clear lines, clear boundaries, know what it is. I'm not gonna have this this is just not gonna happen. I'm not going about this like this. I thought I was done with this fucking bullshit, man. I thought I was. But you're never done. This is the life. This is the life of entrepreneurship. Trusting people, building things, building relationships, watching them fall apart, figuring out how to not do it again, and how do you go about moving forward and not repeating the same mistakes. That's it. That's all I can do now. Not fucking do this again. I won't, because damn it, this sucks. This is the other part. This part just sucks. As someone with a history of being disappointed with people, it's just like another put them on the list too. They ain't shit either. Yeah, I blame me. I take a lot of it on myself, just because of my inability to be clear, and I'm just wanting so much, giving so much, letting people in so much. They had no fucking business being that close, bro. These people had no business. So they can be fucking lames, and that's cool, but I still gotta do better. And that's just the end of that. So I actually think I gotta come back down here and record again, because I do have things to talk about. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Rant officially over. And I'll keep you updated. What the fuck, man? What the actual fuck?
My daddy makes art. And his name is Terrence Taylor. And I took those pictures.